Welcome to the Victorian COVID lockdown once again. Don't know how long this one will be. So we're just up the road at one of our local cemeteries, and we thought we'd have a bit of a walk around. This is one of our favourite areas. This is the birch forest area. And bird song. Over here, as you can see, they've got a little bit of a little waterfall type of thing feature. A little bit of a stream coming through. And some lovely little paths. And this is what the cemetery to me should look like. It's just a really well done area. I'm just holding the phone, I haven't got the normal gear with me, so a bit of a bird chirping along. Some of the oldest graves up the top there. This place is absolutely huge. Basically you've got to drive around it, otherwise you can spend the whole day just walking around it and you still wouldn't get to see the whole lot. But this little area here is just one of our favourites. The little waterfalls, beautiful water feature. As you can see, the little main parts just on rocks everywhere. Little walking tracks. Just a little wander down. Some lovely little setups. Big variety of plants, native plants, and non-native ones. As you can see, some very distinctive plaques. Of course, all these native trees and everything attract the bird life. Beautiful little spot. I'm not going to center on any of the plaques here. Most of them are quite newish. Just going to show you a little bit of the area, and we'll get out the rods shortly. Isn't it beautiful? This is what a cemetery should look like. This is only a small part of this very, very huge cemetery. It's certainly worth looking at. This is the Dreamtime section, which is dedicated to the native people of Australia. walk through here. Couple of our native animals. Got Mr. Wombat. Got a lizard over there on a rock. Platypus. Not too sure what this is supposed to be. I take it that's where you can put some burnings, some offerings or something. This is all native trees around here. Bethany's just gone up to Poet's Walk. I'll head up that way. We'll have a look. This is an area they call Poet's Walk. And basically, it's a little dirt track into the sides of the dirt track. We've got little court areas. All these rocks. And for plaques to memorialise loved ones. This is all in amongst our native tea trees and gum trees. And there's a bit of a view of the size of the area.
This is Poet's Walk. We've been coming up here on and off for ages since I came to Ballarat. And there's one particular spirit that has become like a friend. He's an Irishman. He's from Limerick in Ireland. And every time I come up here, he gives me limericks. They're not for children, is probably the best way to describe it. He's from the gold rush era here in Ballarat, and a lot of the limericks he gives me are to do with ladies of questionable reputation and their clients.
Now the cat balls just started flashing.
Yeah, because I'm getting aggro. Because I'm getting grumpy.
So we've got 2 cat balls there. If there's any spirit here who would like to set that off, just move the balls for us. And there's a K2 meter which you can come close to and try and light the lights up for us if you like. Meanwhile, Bethany's got the rods.
Yep.
So if there's any spirit here,
Seamus, are you here?
can you cross the rods?
Yep.
Show us that you're here.
We haven't been up. I haven't been here for a while, have I? No, we haven't come up for a walk for a while. No. Do you know who I am, Seamus? Yes. Is my name Bethany? Yes. Is my name Barbara? No. Is my name Nancy? No.
So Seamus, were you here during the gold rush?
Yes.
Did you find any gold?
He's not going to answer that. My face it made incriminate himself.
Did you find any gold? You can tell us. Go on. Did you?
Yeah.
Have you hidden any gold?
Yes.
Can you show us where to find it?
No.
Well, that's not nice. You should share with us. I mean, we're polite enough to come. We're polite enough to come and chat to you.
No.
No.
Oh, he's a
Well,
character.
you know, we're rather poor. Wouldn't you like to share some of your gold with us?
No.
No.
Bit of a character, aren't you, Seamus? You're a larrikin. Yeah.
So, did you like a drink, Seamus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you hang out at the Eastern Station with the ladies of questionable reputation?
Oh, you know that
Yes.
place, did you?
Yeah, he
Did you get kicked?
Yes, he knows it
I
well.
want to know, did you get kicked out of a few pubs here?
Yes.
Was it drunk and disorderly?
He says not disorderly, just drunk.
Just drunk?
Yes. Got to remember that's an Irish accent.
Okay, Seamus, have you still got family here? You're still living in the area?
Yeah.
Were you buried?
He knows what you're going to ask
Were
him.
you, no?
Yeah.
Were you buried in this cemetery?
He's pointing
Buried
over
over there.
my shoulder.
Over here somewhere. If we go and have a look, do you think we'll find where you're buried? Yes.
Will you show me?
Can you lead Bethany with the rods to where you're buried or where your marker is?
Are you part of the landscaping here, or is your grave unmarked? Yep. Okay, so he's here somewhere.
Have you got a mark somewhere on a rock?
Yes.
You have.
Just
All
not
right.
the plaquey things.
We might go for a little bit of a walk with you, and we'll see what we can do about finding Seamus.
It's questionable limericks.
Okay, so Seamus, can you lead us to where there's a marking for your grave?
Okay, I gotta go that way. Hang
Okay,
on.
we'll follow you.
2, 3, 4. Can you show me now? It's in through those trees somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So Bethany's trying to figure out where Seamus's marking is.
Where are we going?
Should be plaque probably somewhere.
Maybe.
Hello. Hello.
You're right there.
Oh yeah, you just wanted to say hello.
A jack doesn't say hello. Is it in that clearing over there, Seamus?
I wouldn't go walking through there, doll.
No, I'm not.
Come here, Mr. Snaky.
It's winter.
It is winter.
Those 3 trees there, so that the one that makes the triangle, this makes a kind of a diamond
There's
shape.
another path just going around the back of it. Let's head round that way and see what happens with the rods.
Okay. I can't go that way, Seamus.
The thing is, back in the day...
I can't go that way. Can you show us the other way? Okay.
Okay, we're going to go this way. Back in the day, when this cemetery was first established, there are historically some unmarked graves around. And look, back in the mining era, before this was dedicated as a cemetery site,
Stop.
people were being buried left, right and centre in the bushlands. So it's not surprising if we come across something in the bush, and we have done so before,
There's a rock there.
where the rods have pointed to
There's a rock in there.
where the rods have pointed
Oh
to.
look, there's a
Something
marker
over
in
there.
there.
I'll go and have a look.
Well,
There's a rock over here which is
path that goes that way, isn't
a little bit odd. I'm just going to go across here. I think that's mushrooms or something. Oh no, wait a minute. Bit of a voyage. No, what's this? What's this? Well, isn't this interesting? Okay. Now, this is, as you can see, right in the middle of a bush here.
Seamus says you're in the right place.
Yep. Just want to show everybody, this is where I am. We're just off a track. Bethany's over there. But have a look at this. Okay, we've got some branches of holly. And check this out. Now, the question would be why are these things sitting here? And there's like a little angel. Look at that. Look at that. There's another one here. Look at that. Do you want to walk through here with your rods? This is really, really intriguing. I'm actually going to place a K2 here. And a couple of cat balls. Place a couple of cat balls here too.
Reckon the right spots, Seamus?
Just want to get it sort of in a little bit of a shady spot. Okay, so I've got a couple of cat balls and a K2. But isn't this intriguing? Well, it does. It looks like it's a child's grave because we've got all these little...
That's the Scottish flag there.
I'll have to look that up, but I think it's Swedish. Not too sure. Look at that. That's just... There's another little one there.
I've got an indigenous spirit standing right behind me. We've met him before too.
How curious is that?
Seamus, is Rick in the right spot? Yeah. This isn't your marker though, is it? No, but your grave is somewhere around here. Yes. You told him to bring you to a marker.
Is this a... is there actually a grave here? Can you tell us? No?
Ashes.
Ashes?
Yeah.
So ashes were spread here?
Yes.
Of a child? Ashes of a child?
Yes. Yeah.
And this was done on purpose here at Poets Walk?
Yes.
So it's ashes of a child?
Yes. I think he kind of watches everything that goes on around there.
Just pop these. Trying to get them in a little bit of shade. Okay, if there's any spirit here that's connected to these items, can you try and light up these cat balls for us? Can you try and light up the K2? So according to the spirit that has been hanging around a little bit and communicating with Bethany, this is where some ashes of a child in the bushland here was spread. And why not? Why not? Okay, Seamus, you still with us?
Yeah, I've got an indigenous
Okay.
spirit behind me too.
Was the child of the white generation? Were they of the indigenous generation? Okay.
I've got a very strong indigenous elder standing right behind me.
Okay.
He's very, very, very... He's not angry, but he's just watching what we're doing.
We're sending some respect.
He's very much, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
We're not meant to be here.
that's okay. You pop over there.
Yeah.
That's all right. Bethany's feeling we're not meant to be here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to very quickly say that we're here giving a lot of love and respect. We understand that somebody's ashes very well could have been placed here, and we will not disturb this area. We come in love and light, and we give blessings to the person whose ashes were scattered here. Just wanted to tidy this up a little bit, sending a lot of love and respect to the person whose ashes must have been scattered in this little bushy area here at Poets Walk at Ballarat Cemetery. It's a lovely little find. We send love and blessings to the people who are involved in the family of this young person. We give love and thanks for being able to view this little area. So we thank Spirit for showing us this little area. This is a plot for St. Joseph's
The boys' home.
Boys' Home and Nazareth House Girls' Home.
Look at the ages. 4, 11, 2, 9, 11, 3, 2.
Very young.
A year old.
Yeah, ranging from a year old to 15 years in this one.
This looks like it's... these are a lot older, so I'd say this is the nursing home maybe.
Yeah, these are the 70s, 80s, 50s.
Yeah. It's a nursing home, that one.
It's another plaque full of names. Gotta tell you what, there's a lot. Maybe they're all in graves. A lot of the older ones are in graves around here, and maybe they're memorial plaques or something. But as for, there's another plaque over here. There's another list, heaps and heaps of names, all ranging from, by the looks of it, 60s to 80s. They must be all the graves that are buried around this area here are the older ones. But this one here is from the boys' home and the girls' home. St. Joseph Boys' Home and Nazareth House Girls' Home. And this area here is the plot where perhaps all of these children are buried, and I would say so. And that cross up the end there, it says Nazareth House. So that's certainly to do with this. So this is definitely Nazareth House. And I'm not going to walk on top here because I would say there are a lot of children buried here, just in this huge plot. Like I said, this cemetery is so huge, you got to drive around it. Okay, once again we've got a cat balls out and a K2 out, so if there's any spirit here who wish to communicate with us, you can use these devices to let us know that you're here. We'd appreciate it very much if you do.
Marker angels stepping forward like spirit.
Bethany's got her rods out as well.
The marker angels are stepping forward. They're like in rows. You can see them. They're in rows. They're just standing there holding signs. Would one of the marker angels step forward for me? Thank you. Hang on. The energy's crazy. My rods are having
the energy here is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Would one of the marker angels please step forward? Thank you.
We're actually feeling angelic energy in this area. And why wouldn't you? Because there are children here.
Can I ask if there's a lot of children buried in this plot? Thank you. Can I ask if there's more children buried here than what's on the plaque? I went to answer before I even finished the question.
Yeah, because this is a sad thing that, you know, back in the day, in the history of Ballarat, a lot of people were buried without names and just buried in plots.
Are there more children here that's on the plaque? Is there an angel for each child here? Can you give me the number? Can you give me the number?
Is there more than 10?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is there more
than 20?
They've given me the number.
Is there more than 30 buried here? Settle. Is there more than 50 children buried here? No. Is there more than 40 buried here?
Settle.
Okay.
Are there 46 children here? That was the number they gave me.
46. Okay. Was there 45 buried here? No. Okay. Centre the rods again. Was there 47 buried here? No. Was there precisely 46 buried here? Okay, thank you. We send love and blessings to all the children that are buried here in this plot.
Oh.
Much love.
I've got 3 angels there in front of me giving me a headache.
K2 and the cat balls are not doing anything,
No.
that's okay.
No, they're not. They're in
Technology, in the day they never used technology, so they're not really spirit of that time. Probably looking at these things and going, what the hell are they? Okay, so according to the plaque here, we've got 14 kids buried here, but on the other plaques there's over 120 names of adults here. Now, just want to confirm with the rods, is there 120 people buried here? No. Is it dominantly the kids that are buried here?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. There's some adults buried here. All right. Are some of the adults that are named on the plaques buried elsewhere in this cemetery? No. Some of the adults that are on the plaques that are memorialised here, are they buried in another cemetery? No. Are some of the adults, were they buried on the grounds of the boys' home, the girls' home, or in some other place?
Yeah, too many questions, one at a
Okay.
time.
Are some of the adults buried on the grounds of the boys' home? All right. Because I've done an investigation of the boys' home, and personally I feel that there are several unmarked graves there at the boys' home.
Are they
Is that
kids?
correct?
Are they kids?
Are some of them kids?
Are some of them adults?
Okay. What about Nazi House?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, are there unmarked burials at Nazi House?
Are there
Okay.
children buried on the grounds of Nazi House?
No.
No. Are
Okay.
there adults?
There is another plot here dedicated to Nazi House.
Yes.
Yep.
They're agreeing with you.
Are some of the names of the adults on the plaque here connected to that plot?
Nope.
No.
This is earlier.
Right. So is this earlier than the other plot?
Yes.
Okay,
Bloody
thank you.
hell.
Thank you.
The other plot's massive.
All right. This, yeah, the other plot's massive. This one is really
Massive.
huge too. So thank you for confirming all of that for us, and we send lots of love and blessings to all that are buried here and all that are memorialised here. Okay, thank you.
Ah, sorry.
Just having a bit of a laugh because the spirit, angelic energies are having a bit of a laugh because we did a bit of a cock up with this video. Not to worry. Just going to keep filming as we're rolling through the cemetery.
I don't like this part. This is all.
Yeah, it's
nah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
This is all the nuns' graves and the
Yep.
priests and the brothers and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting.
yeah. It's not a thing, but just going to keep this rolling just to show you how big this section of the cemetery is. Up the top there's the crematorium. There's another roadway going down that way. We'll just go straight down. Lawn section. There's another lawn section up the top where we were, by the Poets Walk.
These are really nice. This section's nice to walk through. I've walked through there.
This section is nice.
Yeah, it's
through
nice to
here.
walk through. There's people with their graves.
Sorry about the dirty windscreen.
Yeah, there's people.
Yeah.
So, put it out that window.
A lot of people use this cemetery to walk their dogs.
Picnic table.
Picnic tables all over the place, benches and all that sort of stuff. They come out here for picnics. And this is close to the roadway here.
Oh look, there's Cruiser.
Oh,
Just chilling.
there's doggy.
Yeah, just chilling. It's not quite a Cruiser. Just chilling. This is all unmarked along here.
Yeah, all along here, like we've done a bit of an investigation through here, and we pick up that there are unmarked graves in this area here. And there is a plaque somewhere stating that. As well, we found that at one stage too.
Nazi House's other one is up that
Oh
way.
yeah, there's a... Let's go this way here.
There's a spirit that smacks me in the back. It's a guy who's got intellectual ability. You walk past the grave and he hits you in the back all the time. Might be just the way. But it's...
This section here is...
But you can feel the energy shift once you get past the trees.
Yeah, it's completely different
Yeah.
energy, like
This is
you
one
just
of
go
them.
past here.
This is one of them. And this is where the guy
Nazi
smacks
house
me.
section, yeah.
And the big Nazi in that section.
Just some of the older sections here.
Some of them are a little bit interesting. Where is it? It's up on the side. It looks like the one out of the Blues Brothers. She's got a great big stick. This is it. There's one here and there's one up there. There's
Oh
two,
yeah,
There's two of them.
there's two Nazi house sections,
And this section here,
which
that's
part of this here.
St. Vincent's.
Is it? St. Vincent's.
Yeah, that's the Sisters of St. Vincent's. This is Nazi, and this little garden in here where these trees are.
Oh yeah.
That's where that was for the benevolent house. So that's for when unwed mothers having babies. That's
Oh
where
yeah,
they're
yeah, that's
still
right.
ones.
Yep.
That's really sad.
Okay, this area here is for stillborn babies,
That's the
and
benevolent.
this was
And there's a
dedicated to that. And there's a little plaque here.
little plaque.
Let's see if I can drive right up to it. And go probably not. Ballarat District Benevolent Home, founded in 1857. And
And up in there, up on the top of the hill, is where they've got the garden for the babies that are miscarried. So there's a garden up in there.
yeah, it's such a huge cemetery. There's all sorts of different areas, and all sorts of areas dedicated to different religions,
Yeah.
uh,
I like that.
different orders. Like
There's a Wesley section, which is
yeah, there's
the Wesley.
all sorts.
That's the Wesley section. It feels weird. That's the one we went to, and I got a rock thrown at me.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Wesley section feels really odd, and that's where I had that spirit decide to throw stones at me. I told him he throw like a girl, and he got annoyed at me. This one is a prominent Indigenous elder. This one.
Yeah, there's
And there's a
a
little historical marker, like a little plaque thing that
Yeah.
tells you who it is. I can't quite remember what it's called.
Alright, well thanks for watching the vid. We're just about heading towards the front gate now, so we'll sign out. I hope you've enjoyed the vid, and if you're in Victoria, stay safe,
Social distance, wear a
social
mask,
distance,
Wear a
all that
mask.
stuff.
and
And it's amazing the amount of people who have actually seen
Yeah.
walking through this cemetery.
we don't normally see that many people.
We normally
which is why
don't
we're
see
here.
too many people walking through cemeteries, and but this one here, you always see people walking dogs through, but there's so many people here today. We've had to shut the camera off so many times,
Yeah, just out of respect.
just out of respect. There's people visiting, and also people just walking through. You know, there seems to be a lot of people who have interest in cemeteries, and why not? I mean, when you get cemeteries like this, they are actually beautiful. Even the older graves, the older areas, they've got their own beauty. And it's you know, it's one of those things where, you know, if you have no fear, it helps you to release the fear of death, deal with death. You know, walking through cemeteries, and yeah, they're beautiful places. They really are.
And they're peaceful.
Very peaceful most of the time.
Yeah,
You do
except
get
for
some
today.
odd energies.
Yeah, we've had a
We've
few today.
encountered a couple of odd energies today, which we haven't documented, but that's okay.
We've had a couple of
We'll deal with
interesting-
them another time.
couple of
And
interesting-
this little churchy thing coming up to here.
It's the gatekeeper's.
This is the gatekeeper's cottage,
It's also the
and
house cafe.
it's been turned into the Gatehouse Cafe, so you can actually go and get coffee and flowers and
Have some
all
cake.
sorts of things, have some cake. Yeah, it's a beautiful little interior. There's an upstairs and a downstairs,
It's
and
nice.
yeah, it's very nice inside, and they do make very lovely
Coffee.
coffee and eaty things.
Yeah, we've
So,
been there once.
If ever you're in Ballarat and you want to have spend a day prowling around a cemetery with a lot of different areas to explore, come and have a coffee, come and have something to eat, and have a prowl around.
Yeah,
Cheers.
That's the kids section down there.
Okay, stay safe, everyone. Bye.